I'm so tired. Oh. I'm so tired. I just Hello, how we doing? It gets so hot. Oh my gosh. Damien, what's up? I'm burning up, bro. How are you today? Welcome to this journey. How are you doing? If you want to hang out, that's cool. If you're interested in a card pull, all you have to do is tap the screen. Shut up, Damien. That's obviously not the answer. It's an internal heat. It's very cold outside, but I'm internally very hot. You saw I just put ice on my face. For those joining, welcome. If you would like to hang out, once again, you're welcome to hang out. If you'd like you said menopause, frick you. Thank you for the donut, Salem. I wrote your name down if you have a question if you like a card pull. Officially, I am pulling cards for free, but I guess if you want to make yourself priority, you can send me a donut, I guess. Salem, did you have a question? Funny. Welcome to the journey. Salem, what's groovy? How are you feeling? I have some cards if you like. I don't know. If you're just being generous, I appreciate it. Ideally, once again, the way to get a card pull is to tap the screen. So why is A acting different? Maybe because they are different. I don't know. What's going on for A? Hello, hey Kamiya, how's it going? I'm in two places at once. Welcome. What's going on for A? Why is A acting different? What's going on with A? Why is A acting different towards you? We have soul contract, self-love, inseparable, maybe because they started loving themselves more. Possibly, maybe you need to love yourself a little bit more. Maybe not like depend on other people's actions to make yourself feel safe, you know what I mean? Soul contract, self-love. Why are they acting different? Maybe because they are loving themselves more, you know? So also, I don't mean to sound judgmental, you know, much love to you, but like, love yourself. Good evening, how are you doing? What's up? Does Abraham love Genesis more than Emily? Beloved, I'm not judging you for the way that you think, but that is a very bad way to think. Why do you care if he loves you, loves anybody? Why do you care? I'm sorry, I'm not to be too real. I'm upset. Good evening, good morning, how we doing? He says, so what am I doing? I'm snorting cocaine. What does it look like I'm doing? Good evening, good morning, I hope you're well. I'm sorry for the sassiness. I blame Damien. Hello, how's it going? How am I supposed to say your username? $299 equals 98,000 coins. What is somebody supposed to say for your user? Like, what is that? Good evening, good morning, how are you doing? Yes, make sure you tap the screen before asking a question, or else I might give you a sassy answer. Is B coming back? I don't know. Is B coming back? Let's go with B. When are you coming back? Our region, when are you going to come back to yourself? You have confusion, unfinished business, they might come back, but like, why are you waiting for man? I don't even know if they're man, but why are you waiting for somebody else to come back? Confusion is the first card to come out. We have Inseparable. They might come back, but once again, don't wait around for somebody. Thank you for tapping the screen, guys. I do appreciate it. I'm so hot. Can I look for you? What the heck does that mean? I'm sorry that I'm so upset. I woke up in a bad mood. I took a nap. I'm in a bad mood. Hello, how's it going? Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. Are you okay, Region? You're the one waiting around for another person to complete you. I'm okay, I'm sorry. I'm okay. I mean what I say, but I'm sorry if it comes across as mean. I'm having such a hard time reading your comment. I like to see if I'm gonna get a call from my guy. I don't know. Why does everybody keep asking me about some other person? Ask about yourself. I am complete. I hope you feel that way, beloved. I really do. I hope you're not just saying that. I hope you know that you are complete and whole on your own. You don't need another person to complete you. Thank you for sharing the live. What's up, what's up? Good evening. I'm like not in a good mood. The way I'm so like hot internally, like it's not even funny. Thank you for the compliment, Brittany. You're awesome. Thank you. I wish I could smoke. That's what I want. Can I be transparent? Can I just tell you how I feel? I want to smoke. Thank you, Region. Right back at you. I appreciate that, even though I've been kind of a meanie. Maybe I shouldn't have come on here. Once again, I'm like so hot. Like that's partially why I'm like in a bad mood. It's mostly up here. Ice on the face. Thanks, Brittany. It's an ice pack. You're smart, Region. Why are you so smart? Because I don't have an ice pack. That's why I don't use an ice pack. Thank you, Brittany. It would be nice. But will I see A again in person next week? What if you see him next week or last week? Is that acceptable? What if you see him yesterday? Is that okay? Cold wet towel. Can I use you as a cold wet towel? I'm sorry. That was more of a flirtation. That wasn't supposed to be mean. That was supposed to be a flirt. I'll be okay. Maria, welcome back. You said, what planet am I from? Venus? I don't know. Where are you from? Silver Surfer. Yeah, that's... I used to get nosebleeds when I was younger. Like, I'm really sensitive to, like, temperature. And I've been doing a lot of readings today, so I guess it makes sense. Like, I've been pulling in a lot of energy. Will next year be better for you and your family? I can pull you a card, but I'll also tell you the power of thought. You know what I mean? Are you allergic to something? Are you okay when you were little? The nosebleeds? I'm allergic to heat, I guess. It was more of a dryness issue. What's going on for K? What's going on for next year? Can I get a clear, accurate answer for next year? What's going on for next year? 2 cards. You're the 3 of Cups and the 2 of Wands. I guess. I don't know. It'll be okay. Maybe. Possibly. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? I didn't pull enough cards. But once again, believe in yourself and never give up on Jesus. I don't know. And it'll be perfectly wonderful. Keep that in mind. Don't ever turn your back on Jesus, and all your dreams will come true. Hello from Ireland. What's going on? Hello, hello. How we doing, guys? I'm partially joking, but also not joking. You said, why was I allergic to air? What? That's not what I said. That's so funny. Claire, I'll pull you a card. Just going for Claire. What's a message for Claire? What's a message for Claire? Let's go for Claire. What does Claire need to hear? Claire need to hear. Ha 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 ha. We have a spaceship. Don't be afraid to sing. Confidence, it comes with time and practice. The number 3 could be relevant to you. 3 is about community, friendship, all that jazz. You could be thinking a lot about friends at this time. But the main thing that comes through is about speaking up, expressing yourself, and being confident about it, you know? So that's what I have for you, Claire. I forgot your name, but Claire. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that helps. What? I wish I understood what you were asking me. I don't understand what your question is saying. Thank you, Jessica. I appreciate that. Thank you. Mona, why are you heartbroken? Don't be heartbroken. Why be sad when you can be glad? Does your ex still love you? I don't know. Have you asked them? Have you talked to them? What's going on with your ex, Hijah? Does ex still love you? I don't know. We have self-love. We have commitment, I guess. Maybe they do love you. Soul contract here. Maybe they do love you. I don't know. Probably. Maybe. Yeah, I guess. I'm sorry for the rigmarole, but yeah, they do like you. I mean, you say the word love. Love is a very strong word. Everybody has a different understanding of love. So what does that mean? Inseparables here. Does Simeon miss Nyla? Who the heck are these people? Who is Simeon? Does Simeon miss Nyla? You said, do I have a girlfriend? I don't. That's amazing. That's a beautiful question. Does Simeon miss Nyla? We have conversation. We have, oh shit, dishonesty. Whatever they did tell you is a lie. They might miss you. They might not want to admit it to themselves that they miss you. They might not want to admit it to you that they miss you. The first card is conversation. Second card is dishonesty. So I wouldn't say whatever they told you is a lie. Absence, I feel like a part of me is missing without you. I do think that they miss you. So, hello, hey Rosie. Will you and your family move to a new home? I don't know. Will you? Can you give me your name? I don't really give a frick what your zodiac sign is. Will you and your family move? Will Rose's family move to a new home next year? Thank you for the roses. We have Ace of Swords. Very likely you will. Very likely. I don't like reading for the future, so you'll hear me say very likely, most likely. Most likely you will move to a new home next year, Rosie. Will Utah come back? You know somebody named Utah? That's amazing. That's hilarious. What's going on with Utah? Okay, I got you, Argelia. What's going on with Utah? Is Utah going to come back into a relationship with you? I have no idea. What the heck was that? The star card. Very likely, most likely they will come back. If not, this is telling you to keep your faith and like know that your future is bright. So, but I think most likely they will come back. Argelia, what's going on with Argelia? Is Chad Wolf? What? What's going on with Chad in relation to Argelia? Hello, how we doing? Are you still here, Argelia? The algorithm does not have an accurate view system, so Argelia. We have new chapter. Reflection. They might be trying to move on. Yeah, they might be trying to move forward. Yeah, the first card is I'm trying to move on, a new chapter. Second card, reflection, being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. They might still be in love with you, but for the most part, it feels like they're trying to move forward. It feels like they're trying to start over. So, yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe you should try talking to him if that doesn't resonate. If you want differently, maybe you should try having a heart to heart. Even though he said he isn't gonna come back and he's been pushing and pulling for me, like I don't know. I don't remember what I said to you, beloved. I don't know what I said to you, but I don't know. I don't know what to say in response. I don't know what I said. So hopefully you figure that out. I don't know. Who loves you? God loves you. I don't know. If you're talking about a person, I don't know. BRB, that's what they all say. Welcome in. Welcome to this joining. How we doing, guys? Is your boyfriend gonna call you or not? Is your boyfriend gonna call you or not? I don't know. They might. We have the star, the chariot, the high priestess, yeah. If not physically, maybe telepathically. I don't know. You said, am I famous, Jessica? If you make me famous, maybe. Are you gonna make me famous? Good evening. How we doing, guys? What's up, what's up? Will you get fired? I don't know. You're a real estate agent. Why do you care if you're gonna get... Who's gonna fire you? You're gonna fire yourself? Don't you work for yourself? What's going on with this real estate agent? Is she gonna get fired? What's going on with this real estate agent? Get fired or no fired? The judgment and the... You might actually get fired. Oh, goodness. We have the 7 of Swords and the judgment. Also the 9 of Wands. You might get fired. I'm sorry. Why would you fire yourself? Don't fire yourself. Does JJ... Who the heck is JJ? Does JJ mess our relationship? I don't know. Who the heck is JJ? Jessica, you're funny. Is JJ going to... What did you say to me? Does JJ miss our connection? I don't know JJ. Who the heck is JJ? They're the 2 of Swords, the Strength, the Wheel of Fortune. Quite honestly, I feel like they moved on. I mean, they might miss you in some capacity with the 6 of Cups, but I feel like they've moved on for the most part. The Wheel of Fortune, the Strength, and the 2 of Swords. I would say that most likely they moved on. Or they are moving on. So, I'm sorry. Will you inherit from your dad's will? I don't know. Will Andy inherit from dad's will? I don't know. What's going on for Andy? Andy. Yeah, the 3 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. It's possible. It's possible you'll get... Yeah, I mean, don't hold your breath. It's very wishy-washy. It's very back and forth. The more I pull cards, because then we have a 10 of Pentacles here, which is literally about long-term wealth. But then we also have the 5 of Cups, which is about disappointment. So once again, it's kind of up in the air. Don't hold your breath. Good evening. Welcome to those joining. Hope you're well tonight. What's up? If you're interested in a card pull, all you really have to do is tap the screen. If you'd like a reading, you can pay for a reading, etc., etc. You said, did your partner cheat on you? I don't know. What's going on for Tej? Are you still here? Tej, are you still here? What's going on for Tej? Did partner cheat? What's going on? Can I get a clear, accurate answer? Did they cheat? We have the Death card, the Emperor. They might have. I mean, if your intuition is telling you that, I would say trust your intuition above all else. If you genuinely can't feel like you can't... If you generally feel like you cannot trust your partner, it doesn't even matter if they're not cheating. You can't trust them. That's more important. You need to figure that out. If you can't trust them. So, are they cheating? They might be, but once again, will you get a job next year? What's going on with D? Is D gonna get a job next year? What if you get a job last year? Is that okay? Hello, welcome. What's going on with D? Is D gonna get a job next year? Is he gonna get a job? We have the King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, period. Period. Ace of Pentacles. I think it's very likely you will get a job next year. Especially if you embody this confidence, especially if you know who the heck you are and you walk around like you know it, if you stay grounded in who you are, you know what I mean? Chase your peace, protect your peace, you know? I think very likely you will get a job next year. Very likely, very possible. Will Gino eventually want to take things further? What's going on with Gino? Cooking in the dinner, cooking in the, what? Cooking in the kitchen with Gino. What's going on with Gino? Gino. What's going on with Gino in relation to Breezy? We have reminiscing, commitment. Very likely, but they also seem a little bit like an avoidant, to be quite honest. I would say very likely they want to take things further, but once again, they seem like an avoidant. Maybe you're an avoidant. I don't know. But there seems to be an energy of an avoidant, somebody who likes to run away when things get difficult. So be wary of that. If it's you, be wary of that within yourself. If it's them, same thing. What do I got about you? I don't know. Would you like me to pull you cards? I could pull you some cards, I guess. I don't know. For those joining, if you're interested in a card pull, all you really have to do is tap the screen. If you'd like to pay for a reading, you can also pay for a reading, whatever. What's going on for, do you have a name, my friend? What is your name? Will you pass your paramedic exam? If you study really hard, make sure you eat well before, take sleep and all that jazz. Just basic common sense, I don't know. Good evening, how's it going? What's going on for Guillermo? I'm going to pull you from the Believe in Your Magic deck. See what comes out. What's going on for Guillermo? What does Guillermo need to hear right now? We have come home to yourself. Remember to practice self-love, yeah. A lot of meditation vibes, a lot of coming back to self. Stand up for yourself. Stop looking for validation in other people. I mean, do whatever you want. Don't feel like I'm judging you. Or do, I don't know. But stop searching for validation in other people. Yeah, there's a big focus on looking at yourself instead of looking to other people. You know what I mean? No judgment. Everybody's at their own pace, but stop searching for yourself in other people. It's time for healing, not war. That's what I have for you, friend. Hopefully it helps. Hopefully that's not too triggering. Good evening. How we doing? What's up? Am I doing free reads? I am doing free reads. If you like a card pull or whatever, you're welcome to tap the screen. If you like a reading, you could pay for a reading. It would be cool if somebody paid for a reading. I don't know. Have a good one. Thank you for tuning in. I hope that wasn't too triggering, but yeah, I'm doing free card pulls. If you like a reading, you can pay for a reading. We can do a focus reading, whatever. But if you just like a card pull, let me know. Yeah, you're welcome to ask. Yeah, whatever. You can ask a question, my friend. I'm sorry if I come off as annoyed. I woke up from a nap. I'm very overheated. What's the energy with Courtney towards you? What's going on with Courtney? Who the heck is Courtney? How does Courtney feel about you? What's going on with Courtney? It's a singing bowl. It was my favorite thing when I first got it. What's going on with Courtney towards Lil Miss Lovely? She thinks you're too lovely. Safina, you said, am I single? I am. Are you trying to make me not single? What's up? I'm only accepting cash apps and Venmo. What's going on for Courtney? How does Courtney feel in relation to Lil Miss Lovely? Commitment, interesting. Habits, reminiscing, interesting. Is it real? As real as it can be. I mean, she might have some bad habits like we all do, but like, it seems pretty authentic. It seems pretty real. We have soul tie, reciprocity, reminiscing, and commitment. So I don't know what the connection is. I don't know if it's romantic or anything, but it definitely seems more positive than it is negative. Forgiveness is here, you know. Can I slay a dragon today? For sure, you can if you believe in it, if you put your mind to it. I don't know, maybe, possibly, maybe not, or maybe you'll die. I don't know. Who knows? You said guilty in reverse. Yeah, guilty in reverse. I think she's pretty real. She's your sister-in-law. Okay, well, if she's your sister-in-law, I guess the commitment card would be that she's only in your life because she's related. She's your sister-in-law. She's married to your brother or whatever. If you could remove a crime people commit against each other from existence, would you have to commit the what? That's a very powerful question, but I want you to answer that question first because I imagine you probably did not think about that question too much for yourself. I don't even know what that question is supposed to... I was about to delete her on Snap because I got pissed. Yeah, I hear you. I mean, if that's what you feel like you need to do for your mental health or whatever, go for it. But I don't think she necessarily has any negative intentions. I think maybe she just has poor habits. Maybe she doesn't realize what she's doing. But once again, do whatever you feel called to do. If you feel like you need to delete her, I don't know. But also, why do we still have Snapchat? You'd say robbery? Okay, sure. Okay. I mean, at the end of the day, trust yourself. Like, whatever I tell you, trust yourself. You know what I mean? That's what I would encourage for you, you know? Hey, Caitlin, good evening. Thank you for the compliment. Well, if anybody wants to pay for a reading, that'd be cool. But nobody wants to pay for a reading. But you could stop future Jeffrey Epstein's... What? Okay. Interesting. Interesting. You said we're all broke. Well, I mean, that's a very profound answer. Very good question, very good answer. Do I come on every night? I mean, I try to be consistent, but I wouldn't say every night. I don't know. Hey, Deja, you said will Key unblock you? What's going on with Key? Who the heck is Key? Florida Keys? What's going on with Key? Is Key gonna unblock Deja? Well, I appreciate that, Caitlin. Is he gonna unblock you? It seems like no. I need more time to think. Unexpected outcome. So, like, it seems like he's not gonna unblock you anytime soon. Maybe later, but not anytime soon. Thank you so much for the heart, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, you can ask a question. I'm open to doing free card pulls, free questions or whatever. It would be really cool if somebody wanted to pay for a reading, but I guess I shouldn't get my hopes up. I don't know. Can I trust Jalen wholeheartedly? You could. I don't know. I mean, the thing about that though, like, if you can't trust somebody naturally, that's all you need. You know what I mean? Don't try to force yourself to trust people. That's how you get hurt. That's how you get into compromising situations. What's going on for Jolene? What's going on for Jolene? Are they trustworthy? It's a more important question. Because if you can't trust them, it doesn't matter if they are actually trustworthy. What's going on for Jalen? Can I get a clear, accurate answer for Jalen, please? We have the Magician card. We have the Hermit. Can you trust them? I think so. I don't know. The Magician, the Hermit, the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Swords. I mean, the question is, are they trustworthy? I'm sorry. Are they trustworthy? I mean, I'm not seeing anything super terrible. The Magician could be considered a negative card. But I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing maybe this is a person who is very influential. Maybe they have a lot of power. Maybe they have a lot of mana. And maybe that scares you or something. I don't know. But, like, this person seems very hardworking. Happy birthday. What's up? He's actually really well known. Okay, I can see that, I guess. Once again, if you personally don't trust him, you know what I mean? Like, then you have every right to not trust him. You know, I don't know how often you meditate or anything, but I don't know. Maybe you should try. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Because from my perspective, he just looks like somebody who's very hardworking, somebody who's very dedicated, but like, that's good thinking. You shouldn't want to automatically assume. That's cool. That's awesome. So I'm gonna close this out. I'm sorry. I think I tried to get too deep. What good advice do I have to stand up to bullies? Maybe don't care so much, which is easier said than done, but like understand that their actions are not a reflection of who you are, or not a reflection of your worth, you know? Usually people are only mean because they are mean to themselves or other people are mean to them. So like don't take anything personal, Bobby. You know? Hopefully that helps. Does Jimmy think about us the way I do? I don't know. Let's go for Jimmy. Jimmy. Let's go for Jimmy. Does Jimmy think about you the way that you do? I don't know. We have guilty. I'm gonna say no. Unappreciated, sabotage. I'm gonna say no. I'm sorry. Much love to you, Bobby. Hope you figure that out. Good evening. How we doing? What's up? Hey, Rain. Rain, whenever you come back, you're welcome to a card pull. I hope everything's been lovely for you. It's been okay. It'd be lovely if somebody wanted to pay for a reading, but everybody seems to be broke, so. Can you ask a question? You can do whatever you want. I'm doing free card pulls, free questions, so you don't necessarily have to ask, but if that's to get my attention, I understand. I'm in 2 places at once, by the way. That's why I keep looking back and forth. I'm on YouTube. I'm also on here. Thank you for tuning in. Hello. Hope you're having a nice night. Will Brian be reaching out to reconcile soon? I don't know. Brian, I like that you both start with a B. Brian and Bianca. Will Brian be reaching out to reconcile with you soon? I don't know. Third party. Are you a side chick? We have a new chapter. It seems like they're trying to move forward. So I would say probably not. Also, third party is here. Hello, classy Ria. What's groovy? How are you today? Should you move on, Nevaeh? The answer is always yes. If you have to ask, yes. What's going on for Nevaeh? What's the message for Nevaeh? We have the 5 of Swords, 3 of Swords. It might be difficult, but yeah, I feel like you're being asked to move forward. It might be difficult, but, you know. Thank you for the heart puffs. Thank you. Much love to you. Hopefully you're able to move on peacefully. Will you get a promotion at work? I don't know. What's going on for work? Hello, how's it going? Are we going to get a promotion at work? Can I get a promotion? Can somebody pay for a reading? What's going on for promotion at work? We have the Queen of Pentacles, period. I think you have the opportunity to. I think you have the possibility to with the 7 of Cups. Yeah, the 9 of Cups is here. I think very likely you will. I don't like pulling for the future, but most likely. Thank you, SpongeBob. God loves you also. Thank you for the reminder. Did you guys know that God loves you? Hope you know that. Can I get a card pulled about you and your baby dad? No. Can I pull a card to reveal the energy blocking your find? Sure. What's going on for the energy? God favorite. Huh? That's funny. Oh shit. What's blocking? Thoughts. Are you overthinking? Are you thinking too many unnecessary thoughts? Get clear on what you want. We have the King of Swords and the 9 of Swords. Get clear on what you want. That's very clear. And you will find the riches that you seek. Get clear on what you want. Get clear on what you're willing to do. Get very clear in your head. And you will find the abundance you seek. That's what I have for you. Clear thought brings about clear riches. Good evening. How we doing? What's up? Does Rudy like me? I don't know. Have you talked about it? Has he told you that he likes you? How do I know what those mean? Because I've studied them. There's 78 cards. I had to learn each of the cards. I'm putting in work. Okay, maybe write down my needs, not just my wants. Sure. I mean, that's a place to start, I guess. Let's go with the Rudy in relation to Catherine. That's a place to start. Let's go for Rudy. How does Rudy feel about Catherine? Rudy Baker. The reflection. Reveal. Do they like you? They feel very strongly about you. That is what I'll say. They feel very strongly about you. To some degree, I feel like they think that you're a piece of work, and that's not an insult. I think that they think that you're a lot to handle. We do have conversation and commitment, but I don't know. The first two cards aren't very promising. What does that mean? What do you mean? What does what mean? I said a lot of words, so I don't know what is which part. What are you confused about? Reflection, being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. Reveal, I want to tell you the truth. Responsibilities, a lot of R words also. I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. You asked me, does Rudy like you? He has very strong feelings for you. Maybe he's uncomfortable because you make him think a little bit harder than he's used to, you know? But, I don't know. Other than that, I don't know. He's kind of in the dark. I don't know. We have a couple kissing here, so that's promising, I guess. But like, it seems like the person you're asking me is very in the dark. I don't think that they really are looking at you clearly because they are in the dark. If that makes sense. Good evening, good morning. How we doing, guys? Hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in. I'm very hot. I have a very sassy question. Well, I might have a sassy answer. I don't know. What's up? What's on your mind? Catherine, did you not hear the answer? I forgot what the answer was. So, I might have to dig for the answer again. We just met at work, so kind of new. True. Well, either way, the message that came out was that he thinks that you make him think a little bit harder than he's used to. So it's like a little bit of an uncomfortability, you know? So like you said, does he like you? I guess. He has strong feelings about you. Are you gonna get married? Yes or no? I don't know. Are you gonna get married? Time travel should not be in the hands of humans. The way that we abuse time, like, you know what I mean? What's going on for Ishmael? Is Ishmael gonna get married, yes or no? Yes or no? We have regret and third party. I don't like reading for the future, man. Like, the future is not set in stone. I think if I were to just give you a yes or no based off of this, I would say no. But obviously, that's not how the future works. So, like, if you want to get married, there are things you can do. You can shift yourself. You can shift your energy. But, like, at this current moment in time, I don't think you're going to get married anytime soon. So, that's what I have for you, brother. Hopefully it helps. Jose, what's up, what's up? I was laughing in my head. I was gonna say it out loud. I'm so glad that you deleted that. That question was crazy. That is so funny. Thank you for the laugh. That was so stupid. They said, would you rather have a dog lick you on the mouth or a straight dookie on your tongue or something like that? Oh my god. Would you let Shrek dookie bleach in your mouth or a dog? What? What? What are you even saying? That's not even English. That's crazy. Will you and Jada ever be anything more than friends? I don't know. I'm sorry, there's a part of me that's kind of like, I don't know, I'm not judging you guys, I'm not judging you for your questions, but there's a part of me that's like analyzing your questions, and like in the back of my head I'm being like, why don't you love yourself? Why don't you have respect for yourself? But obviously I'm not saying that outwardly because I don't mean to be judgmental. I don't want to be judgmental towards you. You know, that doesn't help. But it's just like in the back of my head, I'm like, why are you guys so lacking in self-respect? Why are you waiting for somebody else to validate your existence? You know what I mean? Do you not know that you're worthy of love just as you are? Like, why are you waiting for somebody else to validate you? You know? In the back of my mind, that's what I'm thinking when I read some of your questions. Like, once again, no judgment. Borrow me your common sense, please. I feel that, but I don't really like the term common sense personally, because not everybody's raised differently, which is once again why I try not to come off as judgmental. I do have PayPal, by the way. Yes, if you're interested in a reading, I would love to do a paid reading. I've been waiting for somebody to offer. So if you are interested, I could put it in the chat. I also have Venmo and Cash App. If you want to do that. Love yourself, duh, yes. I wish everybody could love themselves. We live in a beautiful world. Welcome back, Damien, you beautiful individual. Okay, we could do that. In the meantime, I don't know. Yeah, we could do that. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. Do I have to put my PayPal in the chat? Do I have to put it in the chat? I have to put it in the chat. I'll put it in the chat. Chat. Also, your profile picture is kind of creepy. Is it gonna let me put it in the chat? I'm scared. That's. I hope you can see that. Am I in Canada? I'm not in Canada, my friend. It's 12:22 on the clock, though. Are you in Canada? It's Mercury N. I put it in the chat. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see that I typed something in the chat? Before, in the past, it's deleted the comment for some reason. So, I don't know. My sign? I'm a Gemini. What are you? Are you Sagittarius? Visuals 9950. Do you have a sign? When's your birthday? Thank you for tapping the screen, by the way. Hey, Faith. What's up? I'm in two places at once. Did anybody see what I typed in the chat? Yes. That is it. Yes. What are some of your go-to artists, songs? I don't know. I like Ariana Grande, but who doesn't, I guess, right? I'm born in India, full of hypocrisy and hierarchies. I'm born in a middle-class family. Oh my goodness. Sounds like a terrible existence. I'm scared. A Kia? What's going on for a Kia? Okay, bet. What's going on for a Kia? What does a Kia need to hear right now in relation to this connection? You asked me about, is this supposed to be is this supposed to be a relationship reading? What's going on for Junior and a Kia? Is that what it is? Oh, you're a Leo? Period. Leos are cute, I guess. Kind of scary. You had to look it up. LOL. Oh, don't be nervous. I don't know. Or do be nervous. Feel however you feel. What's going on for a Kia? If you want to take a deep breath, you can. You don't necessarily have to. 1, 2, almost like 1, 2 breath. 1, 2, 3. We're going for Ikea and hey Nancy. For those joining, we're doing a little bit of a mini reading, so be patient with me. You said that scared you. Yeah, some people don't like it. It's funny. What's going on for Ikea and Junior? What's going on for Ikea and Junior? At the top of the deck, we have Express Your Love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I don't know how keen you guys are on communicating with each other, but the first card is about, well, one of the first cards out is about communication, expressing how you feel. So that's an energy that comes out. You said you were scared of the answer. Maybe this is what you were scared of. We have released your ex. The time has come to clear your energy and healing family issues. So this doesn't necessarily mean letting go of Junior. This means letting go of your energy, letting go of things that are weighing you guys down, things that are not helping you guys be a harmonious couple. You know what I mean? Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. That's what this card says. Healing family issues. So if you, I don't know, if you haven't taken the time to forgive your family, I don't know. That might be a necessary thing to do. I don't know. We also have free yourself. So there's also that energy. Hey Genesis, hey Kay, welcome, welcome. We have free yourself coming through. I just don't talk to them. I hear you, I feel you. Yeah, so the biggest energies that come out are about healing, releasing, and expressing how you feel. That's the biggest question, the biggest energies that come out. For those joining, I'm kind of doing a mini reading. Hey Jimmy, hope you're well today. Good morning, good evening. Yeah, very true. Yeah, very true. We're doing a mini reading, so if you want to be patient with me, you're welcome to be patient. If you want to secure a spot, you're welcome to pay for a reading after this. I don't know. Bobby Schmurda, what's up, what's up? Okay. What's going on for Junior? What's the messages from Junior's higher self? What would Junior say if he could be super clear, super transparent? Most likely I'll still be on. I'm not sure. We have reflection and attachment, but it's nice seeing you. I'm glad that you're, you know what I mean, alive, I guess. We have reflection and detachment, also sabotage. So when I tune into his energy, when I tune into his energy, all of the cards that come out have their eyes closed. Reflection, detachment, and sabotage, they literally all, you cannot see their eyes. And that speaks to me in some way. Like, I feel like that's a thing. Not a terrible thing, not the worst thing in the world, but it's an energy of like, he's not seeing things clearly because his eyes are not open. How can you see clearly if your eyes are not open? You know what I mean? And when I pulled into your energy, we have unworthy and reunion. So if I could ask something, I would ask, do you not know that you are worthy of love? Do you not understand that you are perfectly fine the way that you are? You know, sure, there's always room for improvement. Sure. There's always room for improvement. But do you not know that you're worthy and perfectly fine the way that you are, you know? The reason why I say that is the unworthy card, you know, when I pulled into your energy. And then we also have reunion, you know? So that's one message that comes through. Hopefully that reaches, I don't know. What's going on for Akia? What does Akia need to hear right now in relation to this situation? Slow down and celebrate yourself. You never needed those wings to fly. Every hurricane comes to an end. Yeah. So there is that message of like focusing on yourself a little bit, putting that energy into yourself. No, there's no judgment. I'm not telling you what to do or how to think or anything like that, but are you asking me to get you pregnant? I don't think that's appropriate. But good luck with that. Thank you. I think that was a compliment. That's funny. In relation to this connection, what else could we say about this connection? I mean, I don't know. Keep an open mind comes out. So that's pretty groovy. That's pretty good. There's adoption. Somebody said there's adoption. That's funny. For the person asking me to get them pregnant. But Akia, beloved, oh my goodness. I don't know what else to say when it comes to this situation that you asked me about. I only eat corn the long way. What the heck? In theory, yeah, I guess I could do that. I don't know. I'm currently doing a mini reading, so I don't know. Have fun with your corn. I'm screaming. I'm in two places at once. I'm on live stream. I'm on YouTube and I'm also over here. And the comments over there are hilarious. Akia, where'd you go? Hopefully you're still here. I can tell you very intuitively why his energy is very strong. I'll pull you a card, but I'll pull a card and then I'll tell you my own intuitive understanding of that. Yeah, Eight of Swords, the Moon, the Nine of Cups. What I'll say, my interpretation, my perspective about what's going on, is that the reason why his energy is so strong within your field is because there's a lesson for you to learn from him, through his vessel, that you're not really getting. We have the Eight of Swords and the Moon card. You know what I mean? There's a subconscious level. There's a spiritual lesson that wants to come through. That wants you to learn it. You know, through him, through his energy. You know. And I don't know. Maybe the lesson is about self-love. Maybe it's about self-respect. Maybe it's about, I don't know. I could pull from the Soul's Journey deck, I guess, the life lessons, or lesson cards, whatever. If that's cool, if that's not too deep, I don't know. What's going on for Akia? I know that I cannot change the past. Regret is the energy that comes out. Leaving the past where it was, you know. That's very bittersweet. I mean, because 9 times out of 10, if somebody's asking me about somebody from the past, there's an energy of holding on to the past. Once again, clearing your energy would be super necessary. Releasing what has been, you know, allowing it to be in the past, staying in the present moment. You know what I mean? I look big like Big E. LOL. That's funny. I don't know what to say to that, but that's funny. Yeah. Easier said than done, I guess. It's very easy to say that you need to get over the past, but it's another thing to actually do it. So, you know, don't be so hard on yourself. Don't judge yourself like I might be judging you. I'm not judging you, but, you know, sometimes I feel like it might come off that way, you know? Don't judge yourself too harshly. I'm gonna shift this a little bit. Do I drink lemonade? What the heck? I love lemonade. I haven't had lemonade in a while. I'm gonna ask this question. I'm gonna pivot a little bit. Akia, hopefully this is okay. Do you have any hobbies? Like, what do you like to do for fun? Do you like painting or anything? Like, do you have any outlets? Any creative outlets specifically? Why did you ask me if I like lemonade? What was the purpose of that? You have a clothing brand. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, one thing I find about relationships like this, from my perspective, the way that I understand these dynamics is that they're a distraction from like you pursuing your passions to some degree. That's one way to look at it. And with all of this energy, like I said earlier, pouring into yourself, and I guess we could translate and say pouring into your art, pouring into your passions. I think that would be a really good way to like transmute this energy, focusing on your passions. I don't know, maybe even making a heartbreak series. I don't know. But like, you know what I mean? Like every time, and I'm speaking from experience, every time I've had a heartbreak or something, I pour that energy into like my creativity. You know what I mean? Like I remember one time I broke up with it, or one time this guy ghosted me. And like literally that same day, I think, I started writing a poetry book. Like, I don't know, sometimes you just gotta like focus on other things, you know? Easier said than done, but like, I feel like this could definitely be fuel for your brand if you were to allow it to be. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Does that resonate? Self-love, respect goes a long way basically in any situation. Gives a high like emotional capacity, period. I don't know what that means, but excuse me. How do I get a reading? It's $5 million if you like a mini reading. If you'd like a full reading, it's 25,000. Cash App and Venmo are in the description if you are interested in that, Lindsay. But yeah, Kia. I don't know what else to say. If you have any other questions, you're welcome to ask before I close this out. I do appreciate your time and energy. But if you have any other questions, let me know before I close this out. Thank you for tapping the screen. Welcome, welcome. Can you guys hear the audio over here? Like, can you hear the lo-fi? There's like lo-fi playing. Hey, Pinky. Akia, I don't know where you went. Why do you feel like he's kind of gonna come back? Because there's a very strong soul connection, you know? Thank you for the donut, Pinky. Michael talked to you today. Awesome. That's beautiful. I'll pull you some more cards, but I don't know. Yeah, we have the Empress. Yeah, really, my love, I think it would be a really good idea for you to focus on your creative endeavors. This is a card about focus. This is about being creative and feminine and abundant and all that jazz. I think it would be a really good idea to focus on your creative endeavors. Put that same energy into your work, your passions. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. If you want to ask other questions, you're welcome to, because you did pay for a mini reading. But that's all I really have to say in regards to the relationship. I hope you know God loves you. I hope you know miracles happen all the time. Everything is temporary, so please don't get hung up on the temporary stuff. And, you know, much love to you. I'm going to close this out. Once again, you're welcome to ask other questions, but that is your reading. I thank you for your time and energy. You know? You know what I'm saying. Aaron, what's groovy? Hey, hey. Good seeing you. Yeah, of course. I hope it's helpful, you know? Pinky, how's it going? Did you want to do that yes or no now, Aaron? I can definitely pull you some cards on that yes or no from earlier. Was C playing you the whole time? Probably. I don't know. But guess what? He was also playing himself. By playing you, obviously, right? Is Michael now open to reconnect? What's going on for Michael? Is Michael open to reconnect? You said plot twist. What's going on for Michael? Is Michael open to reconnect? Thank you so much for the donuts. I appreciate it. What's going on for Michael? Is Michael open to reconnect? Is he open to reconnect? We have Chaser. I'm going to say yes. There's a dragonfly, and I'm feeling called to the traits of a dragonfly. Spiritually, symbolically, dragonflies are often a sign of, like, spiritual growth, I believe. I'm going to look it up. But also new chapter comes through, so a new start. You know what I mean? So are they open to reconnect? Possibly. What do they... Yeah, dragonflies. I hate dragonflies, but spiritually they do mean something. So there's clear they're a clear symbol of they're a clear symbol of change and clarity, especially change that happens after pressure, transformation, riding the moment, truth, clarity, all that stuff. So I would say yes, they are open to starting over with you or whatever. I would say yeah. I would say very likely that they are open to that. They need to be deep fried. Are you talking about the dragonflies? I'm screaming. Rain, I'll pull you a card. I got you. Give me a second. What's going on for Aaron? What's going on for Aaron? What's going on for Jesse? We have values. Broken. I'm struggling to get over the past. It would seem like she's going to have a hard time getting over you. This could also be your energy. The first card to come out is values. We have too many differences, which speaks to incompatibility, you know what I mean? But very likely she will have a hard time getting over you. Or maybe, once again, that's your energy. Maybe you're having a hard time getting over her. Maybe it's a mutual. Maybe you're both having a hard time getting over her. However that resonates, you know? So much love to you. Hopefully that makes sense. I know it makes sense, but I hope it resonates, you know what I mean? Okay, well, I hear you. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I don't know. You asked me the question, so I don't know. Welcome. You said, is that a wig? Oh my god. Yes, this is a wig. How did you know? Will you ever get pregnant? I don't know. Eventually, maybe, possibly. What's going on for Rain? What does Rain need to hear right now? Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate the taps on the screen. Thank you. Hope you're having a beautiful night. What's going on for Rain? Rain, 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 rain. You said you have the same wig. That's funny. What's going on for Rain? What does Rain need to hear? What does Rain need to hear right now? Unplug and relax for a spell. The number 3 could be relevant. The number 3 could be relevant to you. Friends, community, togetherness, friendship. I don't know. Spaceship, don't be afraid to sing. Don't be afraid to speak up for yourself. Advocate for yourself in some way. I'm sorry, I get too deep. We also have flower. Be honest with yourself. So I don't know. Maybe get more rest at this time, and also consider the throat chakra. You know what I mean? How long am I gonna be live for? I don't know. That's a good question. How long are you gonna be amazing for? Are you gonna be amazing for very much longer? Is it because of my crush? Oh wow, it might be. I don't know. Possibly. It might be. You already know. I don't know, but you already know. Hey Deborah. What's over Deborah? Your potential is endless. Throne, period, Deborah. I don't know what your life looks like, but it looks like you're a very, very potentially powerful individual. I don't know. We have cosmic, or what does it say? Universe, we're all just stardust. So, like, on a cosmic level, I feel like you're really realizing your worth, really realizing your potential. You know what I mean? Obviously, potential is just potential. We should also try to make it into kinetic energy, because kinetic energy is movement, potential is not movement. So, but it does seem like you, yeah, the morning awaits you. Like, if it seems like you're really about to shine right now, or soon. So allow yourself to rest, allow yourself to ride the waves. But it does seem like you're about to be doing a lot of things right now, recently. Oh my god, seems like you're going to be doing a lot of cool things in the near future, if I can speak properly, Deborah. So try not to rush yourself, try not to go too fast. You know, you don't want to burn out like a rocket. Thank you so much for tapping the screen, guys. I appreciate it. Hope you have a beautiful night. Yeah. Boop.